The best things in life may be free, but without time, sweat, and perseverance, you won't see results. Having a degree, a certification, or even school diploma won't get you to where you want to be in life. There is no instruction manual for life. Most of us fumble our way through life's ups and downs learning things as we go along. However, in this modern age, where technology enables us to crowdsource information, it is possible to obtain the most important life skills from an array of people. That is why it's useful to pose the question, what are the hardest and most useful skills to learn? There are 15 skills that are hard to learn, but will pay off forever. 1. Time management. Time management is key to success in the workplace, as well as in our personal lives. Without proper time management, you cannot meet your personal daily goals or finish your work on time, resulting in a life filled with stress. You can download apps, adjust your sleep time, create lists, and whatever else works for you as long as you understand why it is important for you to manage your time well. Effective time management helps you to get things done on time, and not waste your own and other people's time. 2. Mastering your sleep. Sleep is the easiest way to make yourself smarter, healthier, happier, and more productive. Pick a sleep time, and do not vary it by more than 20 minutes. Our bodies love routine, and pushing your bedtime back an hour or more ruins your deep sleep. Without sleep you can't perform optimally. 3. Asking for help. It is hard to ask for help, because no one wants to look incompetent, but sooner or later everyone find themselves in a position where they can't cope without someone's help. A recent study from the Harvard Business School suggests that asking for advice is actually well received and makes you look more capable. By asking for advice, you acknowledge the other person's intelligence, which makes them feel good. Consider what might happen if you don't recognize that you need help and don't ask for it. You will really end up in a big mess. 4. Consistency. When we are trying to adopt a positive habit, such as following a healthy diet, going to the gym, or reading some books every day, it is the consistency that will allow us to root the habits in our lives and allow us to become what we want to be. People often stop working hard when they reach the top, but to maintain that top position, you have to work harder and be more consistent in your work. 5. Positive self-talk. There will not always be someone there pushing you along. You need to be a self-starter to achieve lasting success. Ultimately, it doesn't matter what others think of you, but what you think of yourself certainly works, and it takes time to build that level of confidence and ability to believe in yourself when nobody else does. Always remember Henry Ford's words, whether you think you can, or you think you can't, you are right. 6. Minding your business. You will be happier and earn more respect from your peers if you learn when and how to mind your own business. Minding your own business doesn't mean evading responsibility or ignoring the world around you. It simply means knowing when it's best to avoid interfering. 7. Knowing when to shut up. Knowing when to open your mouth and when to keep it shut is valuable wisdom. In some situations it is better to keep quiet, no matter what your personal thought is. For instance, when someone is too upset to listen rationally to anything you say, it is useless to respond to them. The best communicators know when to shut up, and their relationships grow because of it. 8. Listening. Stephen Covey says, most of them do not listen with the intent to understand, they listen with the intent to reply. One tips for active listening is repeating back what you heard to the other person. It makes things so much easier when everyone is on the same path. In other words, failing to keep your ears and eyes open could leave you out of the game. 9. Resisting gossip. Eleanor Roosevelt says, great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, small minds discuss about other people. The most important thing in life is relationships, and the most important thing about building and keeping good relationships is trust. One of the easiest ways to lose trust is to gossip about people behind their back. 10. Honesty. Abraham Lincoln says, no man has a good enough memory to make a successful liar. Honesty leads to simplicity, but dishonesty leads to duplicity. the exact opposite. Living an honest life takes effort. Especially at the beginning, it requires a decision to follow it, and some action steps to get it started. But once it begins to gain momentum in your life, you begin to realize its many benefits. Honesty will become easier and easier. Honesty is also the foundation of the relationships that we have to build, both with others on our team, and also with people outside the company. 11. Staying present in the moment. Living in the present moment means that your awareness is completely centered on the here and now. When you learn to live in the present moment, you will find that your struggles and unhappiness diminish, and life will begin to flow with more joy and ease. When we are aware and present, we don't need to worry about getting caught up in thoughts of our past, or anxiety about our future. We can revisit our past and anticipate what is to come without losing ourselves. 12. Mastering your thoughts. There is a famous saying, Rome was not built in a day, and you need long-term attention to do something great. Similarly, you need a long-term focus on yourself to master your mind. Mastering our thoughts can be one of the hardest yet most rewarding tools towards experiencing truly fulfilling lives. The quality of our thoughts determines the quality of our lives. That's how important it is to encourage a disciplined mindset towards monitoring our thoughts, and making sure we're planting roses in our gardens of life, rather than toxins. 13. Learning a new language. There are many obvious reasons to learn a second language. It can help you advance your career, and make traveling more enjoyable, and expand your cultural horizons. Speaking a foreign language improves the functionality of your brain by challenging it to recognize, negotiate, and communicate in different language systems. That's why learning a foreign language is one of the most effective and practical ways to increase intelligence, keep your mind sharp, buffer your brain against aging, and improve mental health. 14. Speaking up. The ability to speak clearly in front of an audience is one of the most important skills anyone can develop. People who are effective speakers come across as more confident and comfortable, and they are more attractive to be around. Maybe you don't have a job that requires you to speak in public, but you never know when the time may come when this skill could really come in handy. The only way to gain more confidence speaking in public is by practicing it regularly. If you take your speaking skills to the highest level, you might be a public speaker at large events and seminars. 15. Research. Nobody can be expected to know everything, even a tiny fraction of everything. You don't have to know everything, but you should be able to quickly and painlessly find out what you need to know. This means learning to use the internet effectively, learning to use a library, learning to read productively, and learning how to leverage your network of contacts, and what kinds of research are going to work best in any given situation. Remember, these skills are hard to learn, but they will pay off forever. Surely there are other important skills that didn't make it on this list. If you can think of any, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching video. Subscribe for future video updates.